so much we deal with people that they call rebels, like Tupac, like Nipsey Hussle.
Right.
Them the cats that is willing to go above and beyond whether you allow it or not, and they get knocked off.
Well,
you see what I'm saying?
That's what war is.
But you know what though? I used to, but see, some people, because of the stuff like this has happened with the Tupacs and the Nipseys and stuff like that happened to people that they say warriors or got too much power and they need to get them out of the way because they're not going to be, they're going to go over and beyond whether you allow them or not. This is what makes people get scary and be like, oh man, well, because even in the music industry, you got people that got power and money in the music industry, but they scary because they feel like, man, I can't. Man, I want to keep my money. I don't want to, I want to. And this is where people throw up the narrative of Illuminati, because people will be scared. Like they scary of, yeah, I got power, I got some money, but I want to keep my power and money. So let me not say much.
Let me keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, so I don't want to. I want to keep selling records. I don't want to get blackballed and stuff
you
like
want
that.
to sell your soul.
Right, and that's what's be going on.
All right, so when he said aloud, you know what came to my mind? What came to my mind is, imagine having to fight an enemy.
Right.
Right? Imagine trying to fight an enemy, and the enemy... All right, so I'm recording this, so give me one moment. Imagine, hold this button. See it? Hold it. Imagine trying to fight an enemy. Let's say in a ring or something like that.
Right.
And you have to fight to survive. It's going to be your life or their life.
Right.
Your enemy is established the war. They made war against you.
Right.
You're coming to take your ground to protect yourself. But your enemy tells you the rules of engagement.
Right.
They tell you can't hit me in the face, but they can hit you in the face. They tell you can't have any weapons, but they have a billy club in the back. They tell you can't kick, but they can kick.
Right.
And they tell you that we only can fight for 3 minutes and then we stop. Right? I can rest, but you got to stay on your feet. Would you agree to fight that war with your enemy when they've set down the conditions how to fight them and defeat them?
Nah, because it's fighting a losing battle. That's fighting a losing battle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
Like if you already, if it's almost like, okay, that's like you being trained. You've been watching tapes on me from all my fights. So right. You know exactly when I'm going to go to my left, when I'm going to go southpaw, when I'm going to go back to the right, when I'm going to jab, when I'm going to do this and do that, when I'm going to bob and weave. But I've done no homework on you.
None.
Why would I fight you?
Why would you fight you?
Unless I'm just arrogant to the point where I feel like I can whoop everybody. But other than that, but strategically wise, I would lose if I'm fighting somebody that's any close to caliber to mine and I didn't do no homework.
But what if it's not the caliber? What if it's just they set rules how you should fight them? Let me give you an example. In the 19th, well, shoot, that was happening currently.
So basically, do what I say and not do as I do.
Right.
Basically.
If a black male committed a crime, God forbid, they said, a young black man. Let me give you an example. A young black male was in the elevator, worked in the elevator,
right,
at a prominent city in Tennessee. He was suspected of raping a young white female. While his job was to work the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
White female gets on, she gets off. And somehow in the transition of getting on and getting off, elevators don't really stop for 5, 6, 7 minutes.
Right.
They go for seconds. She claims that she was raped. That's the story. Right? The black male flees for his life. He's afraid. They arrest him. They hold him down. They got him. They hold him down at the county court. And some white males come together with guns and said, give us that guy. They didn't call it a guy, it was an N-word, right? Some other black males go down with guns too, but it's way more black males, they go down with guns. And they end up trying in the struggle causing a war. This smaller war is what actually destroyed Black Wall Street. My point I'm saying is that white males have set the rules in America, this country, how you should fight them. And if you don't fight them to your rules, to their rules, you're deemed as a terrorist, as an enemy, or you're crazy. But I think you're crazy to fight someone who tells you to fight them, and they give you the rules how to fight them. And then you're not winning. So when you have a disagreement against any kind of system or misjustice, if your son is murdered, if your daughter is driving a vehicle, and she has an attitude because the way the officer comes and she's dragged out the car, like Sandra, what's her name? Sandra Blank, right? Drag out the car. That's your daughter. That's your mother, right? You're not allowed to go down to the courtroom and say, hey, get them guys out that did this. But watch this. Right now in Michigan, there are armed